technique. Well, these all are just environmental friendly and are just with to process kind of different waste things, some hazardous waste, solid waste, or the electricity waste, and so on. This combination equipment, that is to process the biomass. Okay, and let's first look at this catalog first. Well, this 3D video is a whole working process we will introduce later. Here is a 3D layout, includes the feeding system, the drying system, the combination system, slagging system, and the purification system. Well, here is a brief introduction of this technique. While the combination machine is a device that burns materials such as bamboo, wood, and the oxygen deficient conditions to just decompose them into the main products is the charcoal, and also we have the gas, tar, and the wood vinegar. Here is the 4 final products. Well, it's also called the charcoal making machine. Okay, and let's see what raw materials that we can process. Here are different kinds of the biomass, like the coconut shell, plant shell, sawdust, bamboo, corn cob, rice husk, straw, and so on. Also some slag, like the daily slag, the sludge. Also can be by using this combination furnace to process. But the main products is all just this kind of biomass. And here are the final products and the applications. The main products we want to get is the charcoal. Well, maybe we can get nearly 30% to 40% of the charcoal from our raw materials. And the charcoal we can use as like the smelling, as fuel, purify materials or fertilizer or insulation materials. Okay, and it's have the just high heating energy, so we can just use that this kind of things just to burn, like the barbecue charcoal, or the purification of the air, the water, charcoal, and so on. And the second final product is the wood vinegar. Well, we can use at the soil improvement, deodorize, fertilizer, additive, or the food preservation. And the tar and the waste gas is some other final products. For example, the waste gas, it is also we call tail gas. We can just use them directly during our production after going through a cyclone dust collector, and they can go back to the drying machine, combination machine to give the heating energy. So we can just save our extra heating energy to use. It's very environmental friendly and to save our energy. Okay, and here is the equipment structure. Brief structure. Don't have the drying machine. Well, if your raw material is a dry material, like the moisture is under 15%, then it's just not very necessary to get the drying machine. We can just feed the raw material to the pyrolysis furnace directly. But if your raw material is the wet thing, the moisture is just higher than 15%. So we suggest that you can process with a drying machine, one equipment or 2 equipment. That's first lower the moisture, and then it's just better for us to have the combination step. Now here is a screw conveyor to feed the raw material directly and in a sealed environment, and then we will use this combination furnace or pyrolysis furnace for nearly half an hour to 40 minutes, and then we can get the charcoal. The charcoal we will just slag at the back of the furnace by using the slagging winch to slag them. And the slagging winch should have the water cover outside, so just during the slagging step we can also cool down the materials at the same time, so they can be bagged directly. And this is the spray tower, some purification system just to process the tail gas and the smoke gas that we need to emission. to ensure that the whole production line is environment friendly and there are no pollution. And here are some technical parameters. We need to attention our just processing type is the continuous type. We also have the batch type or the semi-continuous in the market in the just carbonation furnace market, but we are focused on the continuous one because it have the higher working efficiency and a larger capacity, so it's suitable for the customers that have the large materials that need to process every day and want to process more, want to get a high efficiency during the production. Well, the continuous one can just work for 7 to 10 days. Don't need to stop, and we can ensure that it feed the raw materials and have the carbonation reactor and have the slagging to the charcoal at the same time. We don't need to stop the production line for just like the batch type. Well, the batch type is we need to just nearly get one batch. We need to just open the combustion system and stop the combustion system very frequently. But the continuous one, they don't need this step. We can just work continuously for nearly 10 days. Okay, because it's continuous work, so it's very automation, and we can just process with a PLC system. It's very the consumption of the labors is very little. Only need 1 or 2 workers is enough. Okay, and also this the capacity, we have 1 ton, 2 tons, 3 tons per hour. Well, if you need a larger one or a smaller one, all can be customized. You can contact with our sales manager. We will give you the certification plan for you. Like we also have 300 or 500 kilogram per hour. Or if you want a larger one, like want to process 5 tons, 6 tons per hour, it also can give you this machine. Here are some project cases. Like this is the first one is equipment business in China to 1 ton per hour, and the right one is a customer from Brazil and Nigeria. To process the sawdust, clamshell. Well, most of our customer from Africa will just process the clamshell. It's very popular plant in there of the clam. So we can just process the clam oil and the waste shell. We can use the carbonation equipment to get the charcoal. Okay. And now we have a customer in more than 120 countries, so it's very convenient for you to visit our project cases and just to see more details of the running step. Also in Nigeria, here is also we have a branch company and our factory. So if you want to set up a business in Nigeria or want to set up a business in Africa, it's very convenient. Our sales manager in Africa will contact with you. Okay, and here are some feedback from our customers, like the good feedback, our machine all running well, and our engineers very certificate. They will give a strong support after give the after sale service. Like we have 1 year warranty, and when the equipment is delivered to your plant, delivered to your factory, our engineer will come here to help you to install, to operate, and train your workers. Just help you to set up this business and to have a high efficiency and more quickly to start the running of the equipment. Okay, and this is the profile of our company. Well, our name is Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology Company. Henan is the name of our province. Doing is our company's name. Well, we are a subsidiary company of Henan Doing Holdings. we are just a comprehensive environmental protection equipment manufacturer while integrating technological design, research and development, machine production, sales and after-sales service in one. We have other the other sixth branch company that is just focused on different processing line, like to process the starch, to the oil, and the pyrolysis machine, and so on. Well, if you are interested in other processing line, you can also contact with us. You need to tell us your requirements first, and then we will just contact with you with different sales manager. Okay, and rely on excellent technical R&D strengths and innovation spirit. Our company has won up to 23 new patents. Well, now we have just more than 30 patents. Just designed by our engineer. We have a large engineering team. And our company is honored as the National High Technology Enterprise Award by the Municipal Science and Technical Commission. Well, our factory, we have our own factory. It's next to our company. It's located in Jiaozuo City, Henan Province. It's next to our company. Our company is located in Zhengzhou, the capital of Henan Province. Where we are covering area now is more than 40,000 square meters. Display several sets of equipment prototypes. So you are welcome to our factory to see the prototype, or you can send your raw material to us. We can have just the test for you about these final products of the working efficiency and so on. You can just visit here. If you need to visit our factory or our project cases, you also need to contact with our sales manager, and you need to. And now maybe in the comment section we have our WhatsApp, email. You can contact with us directly, or you can send the private message to us. Tell us your email, WhatsApp, or telephone, and so on. So just better for us to contact with you and send our catalog, our quotation for you. Here is the factory. Well, this factory is for the furnace, the combination furnace, and here are some different other device, like the drying machine or the spraying tower or the slagging winch. Here are other products. The PCB board, aluminium, plastic. Now we have the lithium battery recycling equipment, solar panel recycling equipment, and so on. Okay, and here are our service. We have the pre-sale, on-sale, and after-sale service in one. You can have a look at this. Most of our customers may just care about the after-sale service. We have 1 year warranty, and our engineer can come to your factory, guide the equipment installation and debugging, and also give your workers of the technical training. Well, about the pre-sale service, you can visit the production workshop to the factory, which is located in Jiaozuo City. And now, nearly every week, we have our customer that will visit here all over the world. And every day we will have our Chinese customer come here to see. Okay, and also we have one-to-one device configuration scheme and plan to equipment placement site. And the on-sale service, you can check the production of the machine and communicate with equipment manufacturing progress. Okay. Well, if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section about our technique, about our service. Okay, and let's start from the very beginning to see the working technique, the working process of the combination furnace. Here is the 3D layout, and let's see the 3D video first. Let's start from the very beginning. This is the feeding step. About our raw material, we need to crush them first. To crush them to smaller than 3 centimeters particles. And then we can feed them into the drying machine to lower the moisture of the raw material. It's better for them to feed the material into the furnace that's lower than 15% of the moisture. After drying, then we will just use the belt conveyor to feed them into the carbonation furnace, which is the main step of the whole production line. The working process is a continuous work. So we will just need to ensure that during the feeding and the slagging step, there are no oxygen that get into the furnace and no gas release. Here is the heating combustion system. We use a hot wind furnace to get the energy, the indirect heating. And after carbonation, we will have the charcoal. They will get in the back of the furnace, and by using the wind conveyor to slag them. I have the water cover outside that can cool down the temperature, cool down the charcoal. And here the hot wind recycling step, and this is the waste gas recycling step. While the waste gas in the combustion system, they will first go through this water cooling system to just reduce the temperature, and then we will use this spraying tower to remove the dust or other harmful particles inside the smoke. Okay, here is the whole production line. All the equipment, we are environmental friendly and equipped it with the purification device. So you don't need to worry about the pollution. And we are just very save the heat, in order to save the heating energy. And we use the, for example, the recycle of the hot wind to give the heating energy to the drying machine and to reuse the smoke. And by just after they go through the cyclone dust collector to remove the dust, and then we will reuse in the combustion system. So there will save our extra heating energy, and because we are more automatic than the batch type and semi-continuous, it's much more labor saving. It saves the consumption of the labor cost. So only 1 or 2 workers is enough to control the whole production line. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section, or other information you want to know, you can contact with our sales manager. We have the WhatsApp and our email in the comment section. You can add us directly, or you can leave your WhatsApp, leave your contact ways to us privately to send the direct message to us. Then our sales manager will contact with you and give you our information. Okay, and let's see some pictures of the furnace and see the details technique. This is just taken in our factory a few days ago. It's a new one that will deliver to Thailand. Okay, here is the furnace, the combination furnace, which is 1 ton per hour. Outside is the insulation cover, and inside is the combination furnace. The raw material is just the boiler plate. Here it is a boiler plate inside, and outside is the insulation cover to protect the energy, the temperature, to save our extra heating energy. And here is will contact with the hot wind furnace of the combustion system. We use indirect heating. This is the this is the feeding system, the feeding winch, and outside is the slagging winch. Yes, this is a picture that in our factory that is waiting to be delivered. The top is to control them because after the combustion system will get the high heating temperature, the furnace inside will just move randomly. So we need to control them, and these have a groove in them to just prevent them having move. Okay, because if we move randomly, or shake randomly, they will have a contact with this, the link with the slagging winch, the link with the feeding winch, or maybe they will have this release of the smoke. Okay, here is also the picture. Oh yeah, this is a feeding winch. And outside is the slagging winch to slag with the contact with the winch conveyor. Okay, here are some pictures, and let's see about the video of more detail. Like this. Yeah, this is the conveyor where we push the particles, the material particles, into the middle of the furnace. Just will get the heating energy, get the carbonization reactor, and get the charcoal in this slagging step. Here is what the carbonization furnace look like. This is a hot wind furnace. We link with this entrance. Or if you want to visit our factory, it's also welcomed. You need to contact with our sales manager first. So we will take you to our factory. You will come to our company first. Our company is in capital of Henan province. It's near the export. The airport. So you can contact. We can come here. We will just come to our company and contact with our engineer. We will give you a brief, detailed introduction of this equipment, and then we will take you to our factory. By car, and it will take nearly 40 minutes, and then to see the details of the equipment. Okay, any other questions you have? Let's see. This is the 3D layout of the processing line, similar of the 3D video. Here is the water pool that all the water is recycled. There are no water pollution. This is a recycle of this the sulfidation tower. To remove the dust. Okay, if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section, or you can contact with our sales manager by using the WhatsApp or other contact ways. Okay, and let's just introduce again. Here is the carbonization equipment that we are the manufacturer of this equipment that can customize of the whole processing line to process this kind of biomass to the charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, and waste gas. Well, this is a brief introduction of our equipment. while the combination machine is a device that burns materials such as bamboo, wood under oxygen deficient conditions, or a spontaneous combustion on the surface to decompose them into the combustible gas, just the tail gas, also we call it the tail gas or condensable gas, and charcoal, and with vinegar. It's also called the charcoal making machine. Well, this is the raw materials that we can process, like coconut shell, maybe in Thailand, Hainan province, or some this Asia country will have this coconut. And the palm shell, most of them are in Africa. So the customer that's from Africa of the combination machine, most of them will process the palm shell, because the palm is the main plant in their regions, and they can get the palm oil. Well, this is the waste from the palm oil, the shell, or the agricultural waste. We can recycle them to get the charcoal, or they will just always be the waste and have a pollution of the environment. Okay, and then like the sawdust, bamboo, corn cob, rice husk, and the straw wood can also be processed. This is the application of the raw materials. You can have a look at this. Like the charcoal is the main final products. It can just be the smelting device or the flue, purification materials, and so on. While the charcoal, we can get nearly 30 to 40% from the biomass. It also will just link with the moisture and different raw materials. So if you want to know the charcoal yield, well, you can contact with our sales manager or send your materials to our factory. We will have experiment for you. It's a free service. Like the wood vinegar, that is a second final products. And this is application for reference. And the tar waste gas, well, the waste gas, we can use them directly after the purification device. Then they will go back to the drying machine and the combination machine to give the heating energy and save our extra heating energy. Here's the structure and the parameters. You can have a look at this. Well, today's topic is how to set up a factory. So the first, we need to know the different machine, different type to choose whether a continuous one or a batch type one. Well, we are focused on the continuous one. The continuous one will have a higher working efficiency and a large capacity. We can process 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton per hour. Okay, and it can continuous work for nearly 7 to 10 days. So we don't need to open the combustion system and close the combustion system to cool down the reactor very frequently. Don't need this step. They can feed and have the combination system and the slacking system at the same time. This is the first we need to consider, just like the which type of the machine that we need to choose. And second is the site selection. We'll need to take in account factors such as the transportation, convenience, the ways to get the raw material resources, and the access of the water or electricity. Well, for example, if your main raw material is the straw and rice husk, so it is advisable to choose the local near rural areas where this material is just abundant. Okay, and the second one we need to know is like the set up a factory. We need to just far away of the country and just more near to the plan or other things, and the hiring and training employees. Also, we need to consider also like if you chose the fully continuous one, that maybe only for one production line we only need 1 or 2 workers if we process with the PLC system, but we need to train them for how to control the whole processing line, how to get a higher yield of this charcoal. And also we need to consider of different conditions in different regions. Like we have our customer in Europe, in America, in Asia. They have different conditions. For example, in Asia, we are in Asia, and most of our customer to process the combination machine is from India, from Thailand. Well, in these countries, with the economic development and the population growth, well, so the demand of the energy and the daily use products is increasing. The charcoal is widely used in cooking, in heating, or some other industrial process to give the heating energy. So this market have a great potential. And they also have some agricultural waste like a coconut shell or the wood. So it have a large market. Many customers will just choose this, or whether they're Chinese or the local people. Many customers will just set up this charcoal making machine in this kind of countries. Well, so for example, in China, as the government improvement of this the utilization of the renewable resources. So like the combination of the biomass materials has received certain policy support, and the market demand of the high quality charcoal is also increasing. So the customers or the buyers will have more higher ability to set up this business in China than in India, in Thailand. Many customers also we are one of the large agricultural countries of the world. Many waste like the straw dust, the wood are having every day in China. So that is why it's very high market in our countries. And also like for example, in Europe, European country places have good importance on the environmental protection and the sustainable development. So the biomass-based charcoal is very popular because it's a renewable energy, and the demand of the charcoal is the energy and industrial just are also rising. So it is, but some other conditions is it's very more strict than in Asia countries of the applications of the charcoal. So the quality of the final products may need be more higher. So this is the why that we are focused on the continuous machine. While we have the more higher working efficiency and the quality of the final products is also kind of higher than the batch type one, and also the environmental friendly conditions is also more higher than the batch one. Okay, and also we have some like customers in North Asia. Well, the demand of the charcoal or some other energy is also enough, very high. For example, of the demand of charcoal of the barbecuing. Also, the market is just relatively mature, and the customer is willing to pay a higher price of the charcoal products that burns cleanly and last longer. So this is some advantages of the market in America. But the also have a high competitive with a large number of the domestic and important productions. Okay, and there are different conditions in different continents. So we need to consider that where we set up a business and just what kind of equipment that we chose, what manufacturer we chose. Well, we set up this live show is to give you just to give us a way that you can see us and to know our technique, to know our advantages and our service for you. Here is the different parameters, and here are our project cases. And now we have a customer in more than 120 countries. So our sales manager is just know many about different market in different regions, and also they know many details about the whole processing line. So it's better for you to contact with our sales manager to know the details, and you can come to our project cases or our factory to see about the building technique and the real working process. Here's some feedback. That a good feedback of the machine running and the engineer. Here is the company profile of us. We are Henan doing environmental production technology, a subsidiary company of Henan Holdings, doing holdings. While we are a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer integrating technological design, research and development, machine production, and sales and after-sales service in one. We have our own engineering team, and they're dedicated in innovation and to solve the problem of our customers. While relying on the excellent technical and strengths and the innovation spirit, our company has grown up. Now is more than 30 patents. So some others, such as some unique design of us, is some advantages that compare with other companies, other manufacturer. We have our own factory. It's in Jiaozuo City, next to our company, in industrial park that covers an area more than 30,000 square meters. Displays several sets of equipment prototypes. So you can send your raw material to us. We will use a prototype to have experiment of the charcoal making efficiency or the quality, or if you have other waste like the waste plastic, the oil yield, you can use the pyrolysis machine to get the oil, the flue oil. This is another main production line of us, like to process the waste tire, waste plastic, and to get the flue oil, the carbon black from them. And here are some factory display. This is the factory. We have two workshops. One is to set up the furnace, the combination furnace, or the pyrolysis furnace. Another is a different other device, like the winch, the drying machine, and so on. Here are other products. We also have the to recycle the aluminium, recycle the lithium battery, solar panels by using the crushing and separation technique. They're all physical production line, so it's very easy to control and it's very environmental friendly. There are no catalytic waste or smoke or water pollution during the production. Here are our service. We have the on-sale service, a pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service in one. You can visit our production workshop, and we have the one-to-one device configuration scheme for you, because our customers' condition is different. They have different capacity, different raw materials, different regions that want to set up, so they may have different configurations. Okay, and you also can get a plan to the equipment placement site. Just you need to send your factory the map to us, and we will design by our engineer. And the on-sale service, you can check the production of the machine and communicate with the equipment manufacturing progress. While the after-sale service, most of our customers are concerned. We have 1-year warranty and the guide equipment installation and debugging and technical training. So this is a service from our engineer. They will come to your factory to help you to install, operate, debug of the equipment. Okay, and here is the today's introduction of the combination furnace. Well, do you have any questions about this? Or if you want to know more information, you can contact with our sales manager. Okay, so today's live show is to share about how to set up a combination furnace. So the first one, we need to buy a suitable combination furnace. That will select a appropriate furnace. There are different types in the market, such as the continuous combination furnace and the batch type furnace. Well, the continuous one is suitable for the large-scale production with high production efficiency, while batch type combination furnace are more flexible and suitable for small and medium-scale production. So it is will contact with your working capacity every day. And also we need to prepare the auxiliary equipment, just including the raw material crusher, the dryer, production packing machine, and so on. Also, this optional device are all we can build. We are all just customize of this. So we can just build the whole production line. You don't need to worry about the auxiliary equipment. For example, the drying machine is a crucial of reducing the moisture content of the raw materials before the carbonization, which is enhance the quality of the final charcoal products. Okay, and the second we need to attention is we need to have this site selection, to take into account to just have the factory that where we set up this business, where we have the factory. Well, it's better to have a local near rural areas where these materials are abundant. Well, this is the site selection, and also we need the market research. Well, analyzes the market demand of the carbon in various regions. For example, in North America, just due to the requirements of the outdoor barbecues, there is relatively high demands of the high quality charcoal. Well, in Europe, with increasing the importance of the development, just like the intention of the environmental protection and the development of biomass energy. So the demand of charcoal production of biomass carbonation is also rising. While the research to competitive landscape is very important, and we need to attention about this. Well, for example, in Asia, in Africa, is also our main market to set up this machine. We have plenty of the agricultural waste. For example, in China, we have the wood, the sawdust, the corn cob we need to process, and some material like the sawdust, we can't burn them directly. We have the policy that to ban these things. So we set up this charcoal making machine, and it's just to not only to solve this problem, to reduce the way things happened, and also we can get the charcoal. Okay, and also some other important things, like we not only to just have to get the machine. Also, we need to attention that about the raw materials supply. Well, we suggest that have a long-term supply contract with the local farmers, the agricultural production processing plant, or like the coconut production manufacturer, to ensure a stable supply and lower price supply of this screw, rice husk, and coconut shell. That is very important. And also we need to attention about the factory construction and installation of the equipment, and the hire and training of the employees. Well, our after-sales service will help you to get the placement site of the equipment, and help you to have the installation and debugging of the equipment, and the technical training of your employees. So you don't need to worry much about this. Here is kind of our service. Well, if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. And today we have introduced about the combination machine and how to set up a combination machine. If you want to set up this business, you can contact with us. We are a manufacturer of the combination plant, and the waste tire, waste plastic, pyrolysis plant, the solar panel, lithium battery recycling plant equipment, and also the waste engine oil, crude oil distillation plant. The manufacturer of this different kind of things, all are environmental production equipment that to process different waste in our daily life, or medical waste, hazardous waste, construction waste, and so on. Here is today's introduction. Well, if you have any other requirements, you can also send the direct message to us. Tell the line assistant, and they will just give your contact requirements, give your WhatsApp number to our sales manager, and they will contact with you and send you our catalog or the quotation and so on. Okay, and here is today's introduction. Do you have any questions or any other requirements? If there are no more requirements, then it's time to say goodbye. Well, today we have introduced the combination system. Well, thank you for your watching today, and welcome to contact with us. We will have the live show next week to introduce like the solar panel or lithium battery recycling machine. After the Dragon Boat Festival, we will have the festival in maybe it's in Sunday. Okay, so goodbye. Thank you for your watching today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.